In John chapter 11, we meet a family experiencing deep sorrow. Lazarus was sick, and his sisters, Mary and Martha, sent a message to Jesus. They believed Jesus could help him. They knew his power, trusted his love, and hoped he would come quickly. But Jesus did not arrive when they expected. Lazarus died. By the time Jesus reached Bethany, Lazarus had been in the tomb for 4 days. The home was filled with grief. Friends and neighbors had gathered to comfort the family, but no human words could remove their pain. Martha went out to meet Jesus and said, "Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died." Her words were filled with faith, but they were also filled with disappointment. Many of us have prayed with the same feeling. Lord, if you had answered sooner, perhaps this would not have happened. Lord, if you had opened the door, perhaps I would not be suffering. Lord, if you had changed the situation, perhaps my heart would not be broken. Waiting can make us wonder whether God has heard us. But delay does not always mean abandonment. Jesus loved Lazarus, Mary, and Martha. His delay was not caused by a lack of love. Even when the family could not understand what was happening, Jesus had not forgotten them. Martha told Jesus that she still believed God would give him whatever he asked. Then Jesus said, "I am the resurrection and the life." He was not only offering Martha an answer about the future, he was showing her who he was in the present. Our hope is not only found in receiving everything we ask for. Our hope is found in the presence of Christ. Jesus asked Martha whether she believed, and she confessed her faith in him even while her heart was grieving. Faith does not mean we never feel pain. Faith means we continue trusting God while the tears are still falling. When Mary came to Jesus, she also said, "Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died." Then something powerful happened. Jesus wept. The Son of God stood beside a grieving family and shared in their sorrow. Jesus knew that Lazarus would soon rise, yet he still wept with those who were hurting. This reminds us that God is not distant from our pain. He does not shame us for crying. He does not tell us that grief means we have no faith. He comes close to the brokenhearted. There may be moments when we cannot find the right words to pray. There may be days when all we can do is weep. Even then, God understands. Jesus went to the tomb and told them to remove the stone. Martha was worried the tomb had been closed for 4 days. In her mind, the situation had gone too far. Hope had ended. Death had spoken the final word. But Jesus reminded her that she would see the glory of God if she believed. Sometimes we ask God for change while still keeping the stone in place. The stone may represent fear, bitterness, unbelief, shame, or the belief that our situation can never improve. Jesus called out with a loud voice, "Lazarus, come forth." And the man who had been dead walked out of the tomb. The impossible became possible. The place of mourning became a place of wonder. The family who had been surrounded by death was reunited with the one they loved. John chapter 11 does not promise that every painful situation will change exactly when or how we desire. But it teaches us that Jesus has authority. Even when hope appears buried, nothing is beyond his sight. No prayer is forgotten. No tear is unnoticed. No life is beyond His power to restore. Perhaps you are standing before something that feels like a sealed tomb. A relationship may appear broken beyond repair. A dream may seem dead. Grief may have left an empty space in your life. You may have waited so long that you have stopped expecting anything to change. Do not mistake silence for absence. God may be working in ways you cannot yet see. Like Martha, you can bring your disappointment honestly to Jesus. Like Mary, you can bring Him your tears. You do not need perfect words. You only need to come. The same Jesus who stood outside the tomb of Lazarus stands with us in our darkest moments. He offers comfort in grief, strength in waiting, and hope when circumstances tell us that everything is over. There are stones we must be willing to move. There are grave clothes we must be willing to leave behind. When God gives us a new beginning, we must not continue living as though we are still trapped in the tomb. Leave behind the fear. Leave behind the shame. Leave behind the belief that your past must control your future. When Jesus calls you into new life, step forward in faith. May we trust God even when His timing is different from ours. May we remember that Jesus weeps with those who weep. May we believe that no darkness is stronger than His light. And when hope seems lost, may we hear His voice calling us out of fear, despair, and defeat. Jesus is still the resurrection and the life. And in Him, even the darkest tomb is not the end. Amen.